Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today is a little bit of an emergency update because we are dumping down. There's a lot going on in the markets, and if we're going down, then of course we are going to look at the crucial supports that we need to hold to make sure that we're not dumping down even further. Before we go into dive into the charts, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything, leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also in the description you find a handful of links. Some of them are affiliate links and others are links to my Twitter and Instagram. And I'll also show you why it's important to follow me on Twitter because I'm updating you there. In the meantime, let's first dive into the chart, starting off with BTC USD pair on the 4 hourly. We're going to do the 4 hourly and lower. And right now you can see that we are trading just below that crucial support of 29k. We just printed on the previous 4 hour a blood diamond, and right now on this new candle we have a 23 for the bears. We also had a rollover here, red dot was printed, and I was actually really looking out for this money flow to curve to the upside, but now it really looks like we got a rejection again from the zero line and going lower. Also the RSIs are coming together, so they're gaining strength on this dump. As you can see, I already pulled the volume node on here, and you can see we're also trading lower, so that is right now also resistance. So to be honest, it doesn't look that good. If I am zooming into the hourly, then we see a little bit of a different view. Yesterday I posted on Twitter, hey, this might be a cup and handle pattern. As you can see, I posted it right here. That was yesterday night. This is based on the 30-minute. I said this might be a cup and handle pattern, and then the target is 32,300. Oh yeah, and yes, we also do fun stuff here, as you can see. But that did not really work out because when I came to the charts in the morning, I saw that this handle was just getting longer and longer and longer. It's like, hey, that actually has a weird shape, that this length compared to the cup, so that is not maybe correct. Then subscriber and OG of the channel, the Crypto Bull, sent me a message and said, hey Ray, you know what, we might be making a bar pattern. And my first response was like, well, I don't know about this because this hat pattern then looks quite big compared to like the sides. And man, he was right. So shout out to you. You did an absolute terrific job. Hope you took the trade and already took some profits. Shout out to you, and thank you so much, Crypto Bull, also for all your dedication, that you always watch the videos, you like, you comment. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much, man. So yeah, and like I said, he was right. Absolutely, bar pattern going lower here. There was a bearish divergence on multiple time frames. Here you could say it was on the 30-minute. As you can see, momentum wave is making lower lows, and the price was making a higher highs, also like this, and that eventually then broke us lower. Also on the 12-minute it was visible, where you could see that the momentum wave is clearly making a new low. And then also here the price is going higher a little bit, so that was then the trigger to go into the short. I think I got in somewhere here when we really broke out, because I still had a trend line here, and after we broke out I jumped into a short and already took my profits. If you're on the sidelines right now, I would say do not jump into a long, do not jump into a short. This thing on the small time frames is sold off to the tits. And on the other hand, yeah, we could dump lower, but we have no idea, and I would not jump into a long right now because you might be catching a falling knife. What you could entertain is, let's say this thing will go lower and making a lower low on the price, and this thing makes a higher low on a momentum wave on the 12-minute, then you could maybe enter a long and then play it up a little bit. Or maybe on the smaller time frames here on the 7, the 6, maybe also on the 5-minute, maybe this might be something, but like I said, I would be very careful, because this just looks like here on the 5-minute like this. It's just a very painful slow grind, and every time you're like, oh, that's the pump, no, that's the pump, no, and you're going low again, oh, that's the reversal, no, and every time you think that, but then over time we're just slowly grinding lower, and just constantly nibbling off those percentages, and then a few hours later you look behind you like, oh my god, we already dropped down 5%. So that's sometimes how this goes. Also now see here on the 5-minute that this money flow is really curving down. Of course also on the higher time frames it just looks pretty bad. Matter of fact, I think I actually look at this, we actually also had a Bearish divergence on the hourly. I see now. Oh man, I've missed this one. Like to enter the short here, that's what I missed. But like I said, then did a little bit low and already took profits. Okay, so then the big question is, of course, how low can we go? Well, of course, we have this crucial support around 29k, but let's give Bitcoin a pass because we had one daily close underneath and then the day after we went higher. So let's now take this level just to be sure, where we already bounced off 28,700-ish. If we lose that, then of course the bottom here, which is approximately 26,500, 27,000, that is then the major level. Like I said, the high volume nodes also underneath us. We are slowly also entering here this light gray zone, which is then the oversold levels. So yeah, I would not be surprised if we maybe wick down a little bit lower, then going higher, indeed making that bullish divergence on the little bit of a lower time frame, 6 minute, 12 minute, 15 minute. Would I play it? I don't know. Asia is asleep, Europe is close, it's what is it, 8 or 9 right now there, and the States time zone where I am at right now is slowly getting into Monday afternoon. Yes, we have seen Friday dumps a lot in the past, so it could definitely happen, but since there is such a low liquidity, who knows, it's just dumping down and suddenly bang, bouncing back up, because the whales don't need a lot of volume to do so. So keep in mind that pretty much everything can happen. Let me see what else I want to show you. Oh yeah, the dollar actually is the dollar index, something I want to show you, because you can always see that once the dollar start rallying, and this on the hourly, then you're seeing BTC dumping down, and this is lately almost clockwork. It's insane. Yesterday I checked this for fun on the minute and on the 5 minute, and really every tiny pump up, BTC went down. Tiny tick up, BTC down. It was almost insane. So yeah, this thing, of course, let's hope it tops out a little bit. Like this looks a little bit toppy, but if it rallies back up, then we can definitely see more downwards action for BTC. But in the way down, of course, you have this tiny pumps up, and then it just does a bit like this, you know. So let's see how that goes. But like I said, if it really reverses, then we can definitely see lower prices for BTC. ETH then, quickly, this is the hourly. Actually, we can take off these trend lines. There's something I want to show you, because yesterday we said, hey, this high volume node is right here at the golden pocket. If we would bounce off there, that would be perfect. But right now we have a little bit more candles, so more data. And look at where the red candle is going right now, much higher. I'll go back just for 1 second, lower, higher. So there you see that with more candles in this tool, that there's more data, and then suddenly the high traded volume changes, and that is sometimes a little bit tricky. Matter of fact, this is now the chart of Bitfinex. I bet you that if I, let's say, take the chart ETH USD on Coinbase or on Binance, this high volume node can also be a little bit higher or lower, depending on the most traded volume, of course, from that crypto on that exchange. But let's keep it now for here. Yeah, as you see that now the high trade volume is a little bit higher. Of course, that also makes sense, because here on the top we had that cluster of trading. Also here, actually, I was earlier looking at this maybe cup and handle pattern, which of course then didn't play out, and this handle was also becoming very long before it really dropped down. Here, not really a bearish divergence, as you can see. Let's zoom in on the 20 minute. Let's see what we have there. Yeah, we have a bearish divergence, as you can see, and the price went higher and the momentum wave went lower. So that actually completely confirmed. I jumped into a BTC and ETH short, because usually they follow each other up. So when BTC is dumping, then ETH is dumping as well, and that's why I jumped in. And like I said, already took my profits a little bit too high. Just here underneath at the golden pocket. Thought we were going to bounce off, so I took some of my profits off. Yeah, that was already quite a trade. I pulled this fib here to see, like I said, maybe if we would bounce off, but I think actually we are going to go to the lows, though we'll be around here at 2,900. If we would also lose that for whatever reason, let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, then it's pretty much actually here the low. This is then what I'm looking at. That will be around that, what is it, 1717 or something, I think 17,000 or 1700 ish. So that's that's pretty low. Who knows when we're going to bounce up? Then maybe this golden pocket could be a area. Actually, matter of fact, then we should pull another fib, and then let's later on also do this for BTC on this week right here. Yeah, so maybe then the 2K. Actually, the 2K is that big number. Around the 2K, that would be make sense if this snaps back up, makes a lower high, and then rolls over. That could definitely be a play. Like I said, I probably will not take it because it's Friday. Could definitely be a play. Let's also quickly do this for BTC, and then I think we had all the levels. It's right here, and then for BTC, the golden pocket would be 29,700, 29,800. That is the golden pocket level kind of stuff. And as you can see right now during this video, you can see that the red minute, the 10 minute here is printing a red dot. So who knows, this goes a little bit lower and then creating a lower low, and this momentum wave creating a higher low. That would be nice. Again, you could play then the reversal, but I don't know if I would do it. I think it's a very tricky environment, and you might be catching a falling knife. Alright guys, that will be it for now and for today. If you are on the sidelines, then don't jump into a trade. It's probably better. Just enjoy your weekend. Step away from the charts. Anything can happen in this environment, and definitely during the weekend. You know what I'm always saying. So just be very, very careful. I really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, because I think I made now over 100 videos and I have like 40 subscribers. So we need a bit more subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching, of course, and feel free to check out the links in the description. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.